It is February 3rd, which means the holiday season is over. Our Christmas tree that was here is gone, and that means we have time to organize the books. I lied, it's the 4th. I have had, anyone that knows me knows I'm a huge reader. I've had, most of these books are mine. This top level has been stressing me out because I've not been organizing it. I do the cringy rainbow organization, which I know it's a lot of hate, which I think it's pretty. And then, so anyway, we're gonna reorganize my bookshelf today. First things first, we need to take everything off that I'm going to reorganize. So I also keep some of my mugs up here because I have way too many and we don't have enough space for them. So they just go up here. Cute. And then we have our diplomas. Now we're just going to start making piles. Anyone that knows me also knows I'm like a little crazy about the book quality, the quality of my books. So I'm like, I always make sure to take care of the edges. I have a very valid fear of my books growing mold or getting sun damage. So it's good to kind of take them out, freshen them up. Seeds. More books. Oh my gosh, if anyone has not read the Natural series, you need to. If you like Criminal Minds, but with like teenagers and like young adult, highly recommend. The way I wish I could read this book again for the first time, or this series. So good. All right. Here we go. And then I just have these last 3 little like Scrabble pieces for me. Alright. This is where I'm getting a little stressed because these have all been organized. These are all just a bunch of bookmarks I have. These 2 rows are very well organized, and these have just kind of, I've been acquiring in them and now I don't know how to fit them in. So I'm like, do I keep it series? Do I start organizing by author? Because sometimes people do that. I don't know. I kind of want to keep the fantasy series. Maybe I should put my favorite books on the top. Okay, hold on. Also quickly, I'm gonna get a dust thing because I'm seeing it's nasty. Okay. Let's clean her off. Maybe this is the year I decide to reorganize my bookshelf differently. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna do my top favorite books on the top, and all these other miscellaneous items, I'm just gonna have to clean the apartment and figure out where to put it. Put it somewhere else, essentially. So, how should we do this? I think I'm still gonna stick to, no. This is such a big decision. Is it really that serious? Oh man. Okay. So I already know these guys are going on top. Obviously, Natural series. We're gonna start with this in the middle. My other top favorites though, the Legend series and Darkest Minds. These have to go. Wait, but the Hunger Games? This is way more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. I don't want just all series on tops, do I? Okay, we're just gonna see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's start off with those that just feel right. So obviously, Hunger Games going up here. We have the Legend series with the 4th book, Rebel. If you have not read the Legend series in a while, she came out with this book like, not super recently, but my sister who recommended it to me she didn't even know about this book when it had come out, and she's like a huge Legend fan, so definitely go check it out. It's so good. Also, stunning. Put that up there. The Darkest Minds, just also, this series has such a special place in my heart. So this is coming up here. Okay. So now we have some room to work with. Also, are the sizes different? Because that's something I'm a little bit nervous about, the height of these books. I will note right now my favorites are Emily Henry and Anna Huang. So we'll break through the rainbow, which hurts me, and put them together. Favorite classics here. We have here. And this makes me sad that I have paperbacks and a hardcover. It's fine, we're fine. It's fine, we're fine. We're just gonna put these up here. Should we have something? There's a lot of black up here. Should we have color in between? I feel like we should. I feel like we should. Okay, this makes me nervous, so we're gonna move this over. I feel so frazzled. Emily, it's not that serious, chill out. So, because I was talking about how good this book is, it's happening. Gotta protect the books. Okay, we're gonna put this little guy. There's so many black books up top. All right, I'm gonna put series on the sides because those I feel like it's okay if they're hidden a little bit because I'll still know if they are. And also since these are taller, I want those on the sides. I don't know why, I feel like it looks nicer if it's like short and then tall on the end. So let's reorganize that. I'm gonna put Hunger Games over here. Put Miss Emily Henry here. Put the Naturals here. Put Darkest Minds over here. Legend right here. Twisted series. The Mindfuck series can go right here. All right, we have a little bit more space. I'm also super weird about all my books lining up, like they will all be in a straight row. What other books do I have here? Okay, now I feel like we have some extra space to put other favorite books up here. So, I'm kind of feeling wild now. Now I want to do it by author. Do we just completely mess up my rainbow? Oh, here we go. Easy. These are probably two of my favorite books of all time. Christina Lauren's Love in Other Words, if you know, you know. And also Renee Carlino's Swear on This Life. They kind of have very similar vibes, like very much like childhood friends to lovers to strangers to friends to lovers. Highly recommend. But these just warm a very special place in my heart. We're gonna put them next to each other. Oh, oh my gosh. You see all that movement? This is not it. The Princess Academy, I love this book growing up. It means, I don't know what it is. Every time I read it, I'm like, yes, yes, queen. So this is going up there. And also The Things We Leave Unfinished was so good. So well written. How do I want this to look? Ooh, this one's a little tall. I'll put it there. Okay, we have a couple more books that we can put in this spot. This is so much pressure that I'm just putting on myself for no reason. Not me checking the height to make sure it looks good in the books. I've yet to read this, but as soon as I saw the cover, I was like, this is a book I must own. I heard she has other ones like, I think it's Blackmail and Biko, or Biko and Blackmail, Arson and Adobo. I plan on owning every single one because my little Filipino heart needs that. We need to be nice to my little inner child who dealt with some trauma because of being biracial, but you know. Okay, I think my heart is saying this. My heart is just saying this. If you have not read The One Dark Window or the Shepherd King duology yet, it's such a good fantasy series. It has a decent amount of romance, so I was appeased there, but it's just so good. And it's very, I just can't explain how good this is. Well, I think we're gonna finish with these two on top. So, with have to make sure the corners look good. We're just going to take all these books off. At this point, I'm getting stressed that they're falling. And that's what's happening this way. Let's take her off. Oh man, this is scary. Why am I doing this? It's like I want my books to get good. We're going to start off, wait. I'll also know I've been checking for mold. I've not seen any mold on my books, so we're okay. First off, we're going to start off on the far left is Lucy's score. I have 2 of her books from the, I don't even know what you call this series. They all just start with things we something something. I think with the authors, I'm still going to stick with the rainbow theme, the rainbow order, but wow, these are 2 completely different, I didn't realize these are 2 completely different materials. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Next, we're going to, and sometimes I don't have multiple of the same author, so we're just going to have to do what we want to do, you know? Next, we're going to have, this is very confusing for my little heart. Okay. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say that because I might come to regret it. Next, we're going to have Hannah Grace. We have Icebreaker and Wildfire. Oh, these are 2 cute little pink books. Why are they different sizes? Hold on. Do we see this? Do we see all the different sizes? What is this? Wow. This is what I get for not putting the author's books right next to each other. Those are some big differences that I'm not a fan of, but you know what, that's fine. It's fine, we'll be okay. Okay, you know who we're doing next? Anna Huang is going next, our queen. I have all of her books from the Twisted series, as I should. Very popular book. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, everyone calm down. Everyone remain calm. We have all of her Twisted series right here. Great. And then we have her King of Sin series, and I have 3 of them. Something I have personal beef with. I don't think it's not her, I think it's a publisher, and I already ranted to one of my friends in the publishing industry about this. But look, I think she changed publishers, I assume. I could do deeper research into this, but I just am feeling not that stalkerish, or I guess critical thinking today. But look, her 3rd book has Bloom on it and doesn't, so her name no longer lines up and all of the titles no longer line up. It's fine, we're fine. But nevertheless, I will still buy her books. Yay. Okay, after Miss Anna Huang, we're gonna have Miss Lauren Asher, who you've most likely seen her Dreamland series. This is like Final Offer, Terms and Conditions. These covers are so pretty in fine print. So pretty. And she started her, I wasn't the biggest fan of her F1 series, just cause like, I wasn't really vibing with any of the guys that much, or the main female characters. Where is her 2nd book? I have her other book, Love Redesigned. Where is it? Oh, it's under here. But look how pretty this is. This is her next series she's coming out with. So pretty. Thank you, they're all the same height. Blessed. All right, next author we're gonna put is Miss Emily McIntyre. She writes a lot of like never after novels, like fairy tales. The two I like the most were Hooked and Wretched. Highly recommend. This one's based off of Wizard of Oz. This one's based off of Peter Pan. Also very pretty. I'm very driven by covers as well, I will note. My choices in books I buy. I very, very much try to only own 5-star books because I'm just a little bit, one might say a book snob. Sometimes I buy them based off of the cover and then I get, you know, my decisions come back to bite me, so it's fine, we're fine. All right, so I'm looking for more colors. I think I'm gonna look for another colorful author. Oh! What better time than now? Does anyone remember The Tale of Emily Winsnap? I love these books. 1, because her name is Emily. 2, because she was a mermaid. So good. So good. So we're gonna put these in here. Did I have these in backwards? I think I did. Let's turn these around. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. All right, now I'm feeling we're gonna do, because I have some other authors that I want to put them here. I'm feeling doing more of my hardcovers now. We're gonna throw in some random colors now. I love this cover. 1, Chicago, obviously. 2, it's so pretty. Right Move by Liz Tomford we have right here. We're gonna throw in, kind of want to keep some color themes on, so we're gonna I don't have multiple of these people's books, but Elena Armas, Lacey Walden, and Abby Jimenez. Love Deception. Spanish Love Deception. From the Jump. Life's Too Short. We're gonna throw these little guys in. All right, and I'm gonna end, I think, with some hardcovers. Or some covers that, like, I'm okay being a little bit hidden. I've had this for so long. We love Harry Potter. We're just gonna throw her in here. Easy. We're gonna put in Yellowface by R.F. Huang and Fourth Wing. I hunted for this cover or these book pages and it was worth it. We have space for one more book in there. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? I have the like collector's edition of Cruel Prince. Look how pretty it is. It's like Velcro-y and black pages. I love it. We're gonna move this one over a little bit. Just a little bit. See, this was I was worried about this. It's too tall. This one's gonna have to go up here. Oh no. Oh, how the turntables. All right, we're gonna have to move something down here. Oh, it hurts me. Oh, I can't. Oh, what a pickle we have come into. So my heart is saying swear on this life because it was good, but it was very similar to me, just the vibes to Love in Other Words, so we're gonna have one up here. Will that give me enough space to put this in here, / where are we gonna put this? We'll put it next to Hunger Games. So let's move it over. Now we just need to put a book here. We'll just throw things we love unfinished here. There we go. Wow. My bookshelf's looking so different. And now we just need to figure out the order for everything else. So this one's kind of like kiddish, but it means a lot to me because I read this growing up, How to Win Friends and Influence People for Teen Girls by Dale Carnegie and Associates when I was like a child, and it just changed to it. Literally, look at this. From my childhood library, because I put my little horse sticker in, but it just completely changed. Hold on, before we gotta make sure she's completely dusted. It just really resonated with me and also changed how I talk to people a lot, so that's fine. I'm gonna throw this on the side because, wait, oh my gosh, wait, hold on. I'm like remembering the second reason why I'm doing this now. Hold on. My friend and I went to Barnes & Noble a while ago and got books. Because I had some Barnes & Noble gift cards I wanted to use. And I need to put these on the shelf. Oh my gosh. What am I on? Not thinking correctly. So we got Silent Patient, which I'm gonna take off this little sticker because not a fan of those. We got The Book Thief. I also have a copy of my sister's Book Thief here, but my expectations of it are just so high, and I know I'm gonna love it, but it's one of those things where I'm like nervous to read it because what if I don't like it, but I trust my sister's recommendations a lot, so I already know I'm gonna like this. And then R.F. Huang's Babel. I'm so excited for this. Oh, and it also has a sticker. Can we petition to stop putting stickers on books? Please. Petition to stop putting the stickers that don't come off on books. That's even worse. Especially when it's like, Netflix originals film, and I'm like, no. Of course, I just did my nails. As you can see, they don't look great. I always just wash off the excess, and now this is not wanting to come off. Grab a snack, take a drink. I'm gonna work on picking these off. You have to be gentle. First one off. She's clean. Second one. Ooh, that was an easy one. Last one. Third one, we're good. Now that we did that, so this is a book I'm borrowing from a friend, Remarkably Bright Creatures, so I'm gonna put it on the end because I want it easily accessible. Somehow that makes more sense to me. So we're just gonna put this little guy here. This point now, my Asian representation. I love them. I'm really trying to read more, like I feel like I read a decent amount of Asian authors, some Latina authors, a little bit of Black authors, but I'm trying to really, like, I don't know. When I say diversity also, I feel like from a fiction standpoint, I'm decently okay. And I feel like this might not be the best representation of what I read, because like I said, I don't know if I said actually in this video, 99% of the books I read on my phone because I don't, on one, try to save money. Books are expensive. Two, I want to own books that I really love, so I read a lot more there, but I guess what I'm thinking of more is just like, I've been trying to read more nonfiction about the social injustices in the world, trying to educate myself a little bit more there. So honestly, it's not even more like fiction. I feel like I can always read more diversity, which I'm all here for. But from a nonfiction standpoint, I just don't enjoy nonfiction. That's what these sections are. Our academia, which is like my and Bobby's textbooks from school, nonfiction, miscellaneous. Literally at the bottom row is just binders of my notes from school, so that's fun. Our next big batch of authors we have is Mariana Zapata and Christina Lauren. So we're gonna do, I think I have more Mariana's or less of Mariana Zapata, so we're gonna do hers next. We have From Look Up with Love, which I read every winter season, then Wall of Winnipeg, and Me. I'm a big fan of the sports romances. And then let's do Christina Lauren. Okay, this is my humble brag. I don't even know if it's really a humble brag, but I have a signed one, which makes me very happy. It's also Christmassy, which is great. These are my 4 Christina Lauren books. We have My Favorite Half Night Stand, Soulmate Equation, On Honeymooners and Holidays. I think Soulmate Equation might be my favorite. Then they Gotta Stand, Color Order. And then where are we? I don't think any of these other ones are really repeats. We're just gonna start throwing them in like I like them. We have Better Than the Movie, which is amazing. If you love like fluffy high school romance. You Deserve Each Other just cracks me up. This gets a lot of like controversial reviews. I think it's just funny. A very funny thing. I would not want to go through it. If I were either of them, I would be very upset, but you know, that's okay. Now we're just gonna start putting ones I feel like just look nice together. Secret Bridesmaid, so fun. Girl Friendship, Girl Power. Book Thief, we're gonna throw in here. Dating Plan. Do I start to do the rainbow here? Actually, do we? I might just restart the rainbow. Let's just do it. We're going off script. There is no script. We're changing our minds. Okay, so we have pink. All these are not colorful. We have an orangish, a yellowish. Life of Pi. Pack Up the Moon is so sad. Terminal illness of one of the significant others. So sad. Highly recommend though. Silent Patience kind of like yellowish red. Throw that in here. Why not? This book, I'm not a Colleen Hoover supporter, but I will note It Ends With Us got me back into reading in like 2020, so I have to think into this. I think this is her only good book. I've read probably like 8 of them, and she just romanticizes abuse, and the writing sometimes gives Wattpad, but you know what? I have to be glad I bought this in New York when I was trying to get back into reading with my friend, and I saw it on Booktok and I'm like, let's give it a try. I was so innocent then. Also, I'm just realizing you can see my terrible posture when I do this. Please don't bully I'm sensitive. This one's like white and blue. Also, this is When Breath Becomes Air. I'm struggling to get through it. I've had it like marked in here for a while. It's about a doctor who develops, I think it's cancer, and how his life perspective changes. I was in a really sad mood when I bought this and Pack Up the Moon. Someone should have wellness checked me. So then we have a lot of blue books. Let's do that. So obviously we're gonna do brighter blue to deep blue. No. We're gonna do the tealish, because that's like close to green, you know? Why am I explaining the rainbow? Anyway, we have The Alchemist, classic. The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo, which I had not finished reading because apparently I don't want to tidy up. Does that work right now? This is when I get weirded out with like the color. We're just gonna stick with this. Then we have The Drive By Secret Bridesmaid. White Giraffe is great. Aragon. Love Dragons. Normally, yeah. All right, obviously purple's coming next after blue. Then we have our darkish books. I'm gonna put Book Thief next because it's brown and black. My friend got me this Fallen Academy. Very fun, like young adult book. And then this was a book, this is a book where I love the cover. I saw it on Booktok, and this was before I knew to be incredibly skeptical of Booktok. And just read my Goodreads review on it. If you want to be spoiled, read it. All my reviews have spoilers in it, so be warned there. But let's just say I don't recommend it. Okay, and now we have the space. So what I typically do with the space is I put up my little mugs because I don't have enough space for them. We're gonna sneak a schoolboy in there. You don't want if I do. There's a Norwell. Narwhal. We're gonna chill out. And we're gonna put E in the front for Emily. And now I just have a bunch of extra stuff that I just need to figure out what to do. I don't know how to store bookmarks. I really need to figure this out. They're cute. How do I store them? I guess I could just put them here. Honestly, I don't mind. These bottom 3 ones, I'm just gonna like make them look a little bit nicer. They're kind of pretty organized as is. Like these are all like textbooks. We have a lot of textbooks, some nonfiction. Don't mind these, I just tidy up. And then we have like cookbooks down here too. Then we have, this is Bobby's section. I don't really know what's going on here. Oh my gosh, and then this nut. Katana Comics. Love them. We're gonna put the diplomas down here. No, we have to show our education. Yes. My friend got me this. It's very cute. I don't know where to put it. Just throw it down here. I think that's it. I think that's what we're gonna go with for now. I feel like this is too much me though. This is also Bobby's space, so I should learn to share. Something I'm learning to do as an eldest child, you know? We'll just throw it down here. All right. 2024, we're organizing by authors. Watch out, world. That is my new updated bookshelf. My dream is to have the like ceiling to floor bookshelves that are just huge. That'll probably be when we have a home that we own. For right now though, this little guy's getting her done. Let me know what I should read in 2024. Let me know if you can think of other ways to organize, because all I got is rainbow and authors and my favorite books at the top. And then this was a very different video than I normally do. I'm normally talking about nutrition, but this is important to me, so I wanted to share it with you guys. But we'll see you next time. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know how to do an outro. All right. I'm gonna go. Goodbye.